everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Georgiana. If you like this type of content, I usually review stuff and put makeup on and stuff like that. Just please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell and the like button if you're gonna like this video. And in this video I'm going to talk about two sponges. One is the original beauty blender and the other one is the DUcare sponge. And the original beauty blender is much more expensive. I want to say very expensive, but it's much more expensive than the DUcare sponge is, and therefore I was very intrigued because recently I bought a few things from DUcare, brushes and a few sponges, and I wanted to put them to the test, put them in a battle to see which one wins, which one gives me a better application, a smoother looking skin, smaller pores, and you know, just a better application, to see if spending less gives you just as good as results or better results than spending more. We will see at the end which one of these two is the winner. I'm first going to show you how they both look, what differences I see in every differences that there are between them, and then I'm going to apply my makeup using them, and at the end I'm going to just share my thoughts, tell you what I think. Let's just start this video. First of all, these are the differences between them. There are not many actually. They're roughly the same size, only this, it's a bit more rounder at the base. You see here, it's rounded up compared to the DUcare one. So they're roughly the same size. This is how squishy this is. These are dry at the moment. I'm gonna dampen them in a minute. This is a bit less squishy than this one, and on the surface of each one you can see, well, you can see the texture. This looks smoother, the DUcare one looks smoother, and the original beauty blender looks like it has bigger holes in it somehow, like it's more airy looking, I don't know. And also the DUcare one has this inscription on it. I'm going to dampen them now and see how they are. It's very interesting to see that the DUcare one, which is the darkest one, it's a bit fluffier, bigger, you know, in size than the original beauty blender. Okay, so that's the difference. And also when I was squishing the water out of them, this DUcare one released more water than this one. So I don't know if that says anything, but I'm just filling you in with all the information. And the squishiness of them, DUcare is just as squishy as the original beauty blender. I would say it's quite the same. To be honest, this one, I like how it feels a bit more than this one because it's more velvety, it's more smooth, this DUcare one. Now let's put them to the test. I'm going to apply some foundation. I'm going to keep the same side. This ear is burning up, I don't know why. Maybe it's this earring. Oh my god. Oh, I need to remove this earring because I haven't worn it in a while, and each time I use the extra piercing thingies in my ear, it just upsets my ear a bit, even though this should be silver. Anyway, wow, that's really red now. I'm going to put them to the test. I'm going to apply on this side with the original beauty blender, and on this side with the DUcare. Just keep the sides. I'm going to be applying the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, but I'm going to link everything in the description what I've used. And I'm gonna put a drop, one. Oh my god, this is a bit bigger, is it? I don't know. One drop for each side. And let's see, I think it's too much foundation here. I don't think I'm gonna put one drop for each side. Doesn't matter, right? 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. That's, I think it's a lot. This is gonna cover so much. I actually think it's too much foundation I have here. Luckily I have some tissues. Definitely too much. I know this foundation, it goes a long way. Little amounts go a long way. So oh my god, I want to remove it almost. Sorry for the helicopters. There are a few because I live on an area where helicopters are. Yeah, so I'm going to start blending. I'm going to start with the original beauty blender, and I'm going to see if this side is going to look better because the original Beauty Blender is much more expensive than the DUcare one is, and I'm going to write on the screen here the prices for each one. I know what the original Beauty Blender does because I have used it a lot, obviously, but the DUcare one, I've only used it once. This is a video for you to see. I haven't really paid attention actually if I liked the results more with the DUcare, so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna really pay attention for this video and just compare. Okay, I'm not gonna add more because I don't like that cakey effect on my skin, especially if you're over 30s and I'm 36, you know, less is more basically, I feel. Now I'm going to try the other side. Is it just me, or it feels like this one doesn't absorb the product as much because the holes on the surface are smaller and it's more smooth on the surface than the original Beauty Blender is? That's how it makes me feel, and it's very soft on the skin, softer than the original Beauty Blender. I would say they have the same bounce. Maybe this one is slightly like a bit more like a ball, you know, bouncy. I don't know, but it's not much, you know, it's just as bouncy as this one, which is a good thing in the terms of bounciness and softness. It's very soft on the skin. Why am I going on the side? I don't know. To be honest, I mean, I need a mirror to look really close, but it did a really good job. Okay, I'll stop here because then I'll remove the foundation. Maybe maybe I'll put a little bit more, but a little drop on each side in the cheeks because that's where the redness is. So, you know, just a little bit. This foundation goes a long way, but I nearly dropped the sponge. Just so I can have a little bit more on the cheeks. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, you know, so I'm gonna remove this makeup probably in 2 hours. It's already 4 o'clock. Yes, it's 4 o'clock. Now let's see this one. I do like it anyway. It's bouncy, it's soft. The dye doesn't come off when you wash it, even though it's so dark black, like really intense in dye, you know, in the dye, because I have a video on the other of DUcare brushes, and there are a few products that I got along with those brushes separately that their dye comes off. I'll link this video here if you want to see, and you want to see what to avoid from DUcare and what is good from DUcare. But this is the sponge from DUcare, and I haven't yet reviewed this. Oh my god. I mean, I think this side looks a bit better than this one, to be honest. This side looks like I have bigger pores here, like the orangey peel, you know, the peel of an orange, bigger pores. And this side, even though I have broken capillaries on this side and this spot, I still feel like this side is looking better than this side. And my face is pretty pretty even in terms of how big the pores are. It's not like I noticed that I have bigger pores on this side or the other, so I don't think so, you know. I just feel like overall this side actually looks a bit smoother and the pores less big. So far I loved the foundation application. This did such a good job, and is it less dirty as well. And I want to say here that I have another original Beauty Blender in pink, a bubblegum pink, really light pink. And I noticed that the black one cleans much better, just as a side note here, than the light color. I would have thought that black shows more stains after foundation, concealers and stuff. But no, actually this black one cleans better than the light pink one. Maybe it would have been obvious for other people, but I was surprised. Anyway, going back to the video, I'm going to apply some concealer. I was thinking, should I set my foundation? No, I'm going to apply the concealer and then set the foundation. Or should I set the... Just I'm gonna apply the concealer. I was thinking, should I use my kit with the Becca stuff to smooth out the area, what I usually do, and just... No, I think I won't. I'll just use the concealer by itself to see which one does a better job directly on the skin with no other help of other products, because I normally first put the under eye anti-fatigue under eye primer from Becca, and I use a corrector for dark circles, but I will just apply the concealer. And I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs concealer. Oh my god, is this yellow in the box here? Is it my imagination? Do I see yellow lights? Did I eat enough today? I see yellow. Do you see it too? Anywho, I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer because, again, once you're over 30s, less is more. Just a little bit. And I'm going to blend using the original beauty blender again. Put a bit on the eye because it's a bit red. And now the DUcare one. Soft again. I must say it's so soft on the skin. This sponge. Oh my god, this is my imagination. The pores look smaller with the DUcare side. And I have a spot here. I should probably cover it. Let me put a bit more concealer. I think I'm doing the same as with the foundation, but it's better to add than to put too much, isn't it? So I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Go back. Now the DUcare one. Just pinching a bit to get it in here, but it's still a good shape. I mean, it's the same shape almost as the beauty blender. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know in the comments below if you think that this side looks better. The under eye area just looks like my pores are smaller and my skin is smoother. It really does. Oh my god, this is much better than the original beauty blender at this point. Wow. Wow. What? Excuse my red eyes. I don't know why they're so red. Let me set. I'm going to set my concealer. And I am going to just make sure this didn't crease. Okay, set the other side, but not before double checking that this is not creased. Going to now set my foundation. I'm going to use a different powder for that because the Becca one, I use it just for my under eye. Oh, this is so finely milled. I almost said mulled, like mulled wine. Wow, that is just, you can inhale this stuff. It's quite dangerous actually, because I don't want to inhale powder, you know. And I'm just gonna set my foundation with a little bit of powder. Oh my god, this is still in the air. I was holding my breath. I will set everywhere just because I'm gonna use a powder bronzer. Sadly, I don't have a cream bronzer. I don't use cream bronzers because I usually don't contour, and I'm thinking, why buy such a thing? Otherwise, I would have used the beauty blenders to do that. So, just gonna continue putting the bronzer on and think if there's anything else I could use the sponges for. Okay, the answer is no. I don't think I can apply anything else with the beauty blenders. I'll list everything down below if you're interested in any of the products that I have on my face. And I must say that the my conclusion is that the DUcare one is better, in my opinion, because of the results. I mean, I don't know if it's my imagination, just let me know in the comments below. But I think this side of the face is much more smooth looking and less pores that are visible. Just never mind, this little spot here is fresh today. It was born today. And never mind that, but I don't know, is it my imagination? This is the original Beauty Blender side, and I have a few acne scars here, so just don't mind that. Yeah, just those are, you can still see those a little with any product on my face, with any tool that I use, you know. So just look at the here, just look at here, and look at the under eye as well. That's where you need to look, just under the acne scars. Look here. And overall, this side is original Beauty Blender, everything. And this other side is the DUcare side. And look at the under eye. This side there, I really do think, to me, it looks smoother. It looks like the pores are smaller, and I don't know, I do prefer it, and it's much cheaper. And therefore I think I won't be buying an original Beauty Blender too soon. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, why would I, when you can definitely get better results even, or I don't know, just as good results or even better. I think it's better. I think this side looks better because of the fact that the texture of the sponge is smoother, even though usually cheaper beauty blenders or cheaper sponges, they have a smoother surface. I noticed this because I've tried a few. I bought a few trying to find you know, a tool that's just as applies makeup just as good as this, because this really feels like when I finally tried the original Beauty Blender, I was blown away. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what all the hype was about. It's actually really good, but it is pricey for a sponge. And I finally found a dupe, in my personal opinion. I haven't tried all the sponges on earth, but what I tried so far, and they were cheaper, it couldn't compare to this, to the results that this gave me, to be honest, until DUcare sponge. And I'm very surprised. Oh my god, I have a little hair fluff here that's tickling me. So yeah, I really do like the DUcare one, and I recommend you try it. But be aware, there are other DUcare sponges out there. I don't know if they fixed this problem, but I bought one orange and one pink DUcare, and I'll list again the video. I don't know if I can list it again. I'll post it underneath as well, link for it. I show you how the dye comes out of those sponges when you wash them, those DUcare sponges, the orange and the pink one. I don't know if they use different dye for those or what, but this DUcare, the black one, doesn't shed the dye. It's perfect. It's not, I don't see anything wrong with it, so I do recommend the black one. I haven't tried if they have other colors. I haven't tried from DUcare other colors other than the pink, the orange, which I didn't like, and the black one, which I do like. Let me know your thoughts down below. Which side do you think is better? Do you think it's just my imagination, or this side really does look better? And again, maybe it seems unfair that acne scars are on this side where the original Beauty Blender is, but I haven't even thought of that when I started this, you know? I really didn't. And just discard the 3 acne scars or 4, however many there are, and just look at this cheekbone like that, at the under eye, underneath here, you know, just look and decide for yourself. I mean, please let me know, because I'm curious to know if it's just my imagination, but I personally, I really like this side with DUcare. Wow, I recommend it. I hope this video helped you. I tried to keep it short. I wished I would have had some bronzer to blend to give it more tasks, but I just didn't have a bronzer stick, you know, bronzer stick, a contour stick, and I think that's enough foundation concealer to show us how good it is. I don't have to use more products than that to just show me. Even the blush, I bet if I would use a cream blush, which I could have done that actually, because I do have one, I could have applied it, it would have applied just as well, just like the foundation and concealer probably. Why not? Because it's the same texture, so I don't see a difference. So amazing. Let me know if this video helped, and I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content. I love to review stuff because I do buy stuff. I'm a makeup geek, really. I'm into makeup, love it. So I like to review them and just put them on my channel, give you my thoughts, and I always try to be very just honest thoughts and fair, and you know. So if you like this type of content, just subscribe to my channel and like this video so I know it was useful, good, and you liked it, and comment and all the thing. Just click the notification bell, all the buttons possibly. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad. Baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad. Miel, mi droga que te legalicen. No digamos el pecado, que hay cosas que no se dicen. Y en la piel tú y yo jugando, baby, ¿para qué te dices? Y tú solo dices que quieres más.